Today is the day I've been waiting for a very long time. It's been a long 4 weeks since this started out as water and grains and hops. We have a finished product now. About a month ago, I did a video where I brewed beer. And so I did the whole video on the brewing process, and then I had to let it sit and ferment for 2 weeks. And then after those 2 weeks passed, it was time to bottle. I did not film the bottling process. I had a very short amount of time to get it done. It was very busy, so I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm not gonna film it. We'll just focus on this, knock it out, and then go get on with the rest of the day. So I got about 10 bottles of my homebrew out of that 1 gallon jug. So yes, this is in a Spotted Cow bottle, but I had to get bottles to put my beer in. If everything went correctly, I boiled it all right, I filtered, and if everything in here is correct, when I pop the top on this, it should go psst. So, got my grandpa's old Jim Beam bottle opener, so we'll see about cracking this puppy open and see if we did a good job on this homebrew. Oh, that's a good sound. That means that the carbonation is there. So after it was done fermenting and before bottling, I had to add 3 tablespoons of honey to the whole brew. And so that put more sugar into the beer for bottling because there was still some yeast left in there. They kind of ate up all the sugars that they could when it was fermenting. They produced alcohol. But to produce the carbonation in this, it happens when you bottle it. So it needs that extra little bit of sugar for the residual yeast to eat on, and then they produce the carbonation in the beer. Let's give it a good pour. Oh, don't overflow on me. Don't do that. There we go. There's a nice color on there. This is an IPA, so it's got some hoppiness to it. Let's see how it smells. It smells good, guys. Like, it tastes good. Let's give this a drink. We'll see if it's got some good carbonation. I think it does. It's got a pretty decent head on there. Oh. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there are some little bubbles. It's a little hazy. I probably could have filtered it a little bit better, but cheers. One second. I need to take another taste of this here. That's a good beer. I am not a huge IPA guy, but that's a good beer. It's not crazy hoppy like a double IPA or a triple IPA. It's got just a nice subtle hoppiness to it, but I'm more of a farmhouse ale and saison kind of guy. Tank 7 by Boulevard. Hands down my favorite beer ever made, but this is good. I think I need to keep making beer. 10 beers isn't going to last very long though, so we got to make a bigger jug. My dad's got a beer brewing kit, so I might see if I can snag it from him, and maybe we'll start doing 5-gallon batches of this stuff. Like, it's a good pastime. It's something to do. It's not that complicated. I learned when I was brewing that, you know, it seems really complicated when you first start, but after you do it once, you get the general idea of how you do it. So I think I can tackle a 5-gallon batch next time. But overall, that little kit that I got, I made 10 little bottles, and it tastes pretty good. I'm surprised I didn't screw anything up. This turned out really good, and it's just kind of that sense of ownership, drinking your own beer that you made. It's kind of fun. It's probably not the most cost-effective thing in the world. I mean, you can go to the store and buy a 6-pack of beer for like $10, but craft beer, that is, not Keystone Light. you can get that for pretty cheap. But for craft beer, like $10 a 6-pack, I think those beer brewing kits are like 40, 50 bucks for the 1 gallon. So it's about the experience and everything, but it's a good starter kit. It got everything that you needed to have for like 50 bucks to brew the beer. So I'd recommend giving it a shot if you got $50 to blow. Have a little fun, brew some beer. It's kind of a rewarding experience. I swear that tastes like a beer that I would have just bought at the store. It kind of tastes a little grapefruity, kind of like a Voodoo Ranger IPA, if you guys know what that is. I know there's a lot of guys that I don't know what you guys like. Do you guys like drinking craft beer, or are you guys more like Coors Light and Bud Light kind of people? I'm a little bit of both. Depends on the day, but I do enjoy a good craft beer. My dad always said like it's always quality over quantity and all that stuff, but you know, sometimes I like to pound some beers with the boys, if you know what I mean. I'm happy. It's a great beer. So tell me what you guys think. Do you guys want to see some more beer brewing videos? And now that I kind of have the general idea of what I'm doing, I can probably make the videos a little more entertaining. Because when I was filming that one where I was brewing, I was trying to figure out what I was doing and then tell you guys what I was doing. But now that I've done it, I kind of have a really good understanding of what to do. And we can have some fun with it. I think it'd be a blast to get into doing that. But if you guys haven't liked this video already, please leave me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And you can follow me on my social media. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So be sure to follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's about it for today. We're going to go kick back and relax. I'll catch you guys on the next one.